The faltering ranks level 101 is honestly quite a bit harder than the 100, and I'm not going to quite be able to get it for instant base repair, although the repair time will be less than 25 minutes. Hey everyone, Derpy here, and welcome back to another Battle Pirates video. As I get started, I want to quickly say that you should probably watch the level 100 video first. I go over all the turret types in that one, and how you can avoid damage, and why a high evade flagship is important. I'm not going to really go over that again here, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is come in at 4 o'clock and stack up my ships. Then I'm going to find the dead spot that these two harpoon-style turrets, which I can't quite tell if they're ballistic or what, are in. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the one that's further away first, get that guy down, and then start shooting at the next harpoon as I make my way to the left. I'm doing this so that my splash stays built up and I can kill this turret cluster of 4 here much more easily and maybe even before they unstun. By the way, I just have 4 ships in here. My flagship is only U2. I don't think you'll get instant base repair without an X1 flagship, but that's a different story. Now, as soon as these things are dead, I'm going to try and stay moving and go ahead and get into range of these 3 yellow turrets right here. I'm going to try and stay moving the entire time I'm in this target because a lot of the stuff in here, specifically the decimators on the very far sides of your screen, are going to do an absolute ton of damage to you if you're stopped. The decimators there, which are shooting snowballs at me, are basically just triggering if you are in range of the command outpost right here in the center. If you're in range of that guy, they're going to fire about 3 times at you. Even if you go out of range of it, they're still going to stay shooting at you, which is a little rough. By the way, I made a mistake here and went to range of these short-range turrets. Probably don't do that one. Again, I'm going to try and stay moving so I can try and reduce my damage as much as possible, especially from those decimators, because even though I'm in the corner of the target here, they're still shooting at me, which honestly seems a little bit like cheating. I'm going to have to take a few shots sometimes because I have to stop and kill the short-range turrets, and I also have to stop sometimes to kill stuff like the point-blank area of effect turret, which is a little frustrating, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and go back towards the center of the target, try and kill the few things I've left right here. This is one of the cases where if you have 5 ships, you might do better than I do with just 4, especially because so much of the damage from these guys is just waiting to stop and is not quite killing turrets fast enough. If I could kill them like 30% quicker, which is what a 5th ship would do because I only have 3 damage ships, I would have much more success here. Now, this is not necessarily a perfect run. This is not a perfect target completion. I did go into range of quite a few things sometimes, but hey, it is what it is. And I'm taking a ton of damage on the flagship. As you can see, almost everything else is going to be instant repair. The flag, however, is the one that's not going to be. A few things I could have done differently there, but in general, the approach I was using was okay. And unless I have a higher evade flagship, which is not going to happen without a higher lab upgrade level, that's about as good as it can get. Let's go ahead and check the damage, the battle report, as well as the build, and of course I'll show you the repair time on the flagship. Just 20 minutes of repair here is not going to mean instant repair. The total repair time here, 13% resisted ballistic and 5% resisted radioactive. 11 minutes of repair time. Let's go ahead and check how much of that is on the flagship. I'm guessing about 10 of that is going to be on the flag, just to show you the ridiculousness of the damage split in this target. By the way, the build is available in my builds document, which is linked in the description of all my YouTube videos, and it is also shown right here. The high evade flag is incredibly important because of King Killer, and then Sea Serpents is pretty good as well. I also do have an alliance and do have the alliance bonus from that one. I don't have my evade lad, it's either tactical or retrofit upgraded all the way. Repair time there is 4 minutes and 35 seconds on the back 4 ships, and on the flagship, that means it's going to be about 6.5 or 7 minutes. So 6 minutes of repair on the flag, that's 1 minute and 39 seconds of physically waiting between each target, which honestly is about as good as you're going to get. If I could get this one up to X1 or could add extra evade somehow, it would probably be worth it, as well as maybe just adding a 5th ship to try and get lower repair time by killing things more quickly. I hope this video helped. Feel free to give it a watch a second time, paying more close attention to the path and what I'm doing, and maybe you'll end up reducing your damage. With that said, and until next time, I'm going to say thank you to all the channel members whose names are on the end screen now, and this is Derpy, signing out, helping you be a better pirate.